live.
We all.
Shh, and we're talking about people.
That quieted the room, didn't it? I have a couple things, first of all. Today, we got the truck registered with the state, so the fire truck's all set now.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's good.
That's the big thing.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing is I'll bring it up when she's talking. Well, I can bring it up now. The run monies are being, I had told Doug and Ben that I would handle the run. They're turning the run monies in to me. I have not deposited any of them because I want to make sure it's okay, still okay with everybody. And I told Ben yesterday, if it's okay with everybody, I'm just going to set up a separate revenue and call it run money. And then, is that what you guys see happening? I mean, tell me if it's not.
Yeah, it's.
And then that would be halves and halves with the township, and then you guys could decide if you know, you give some to the fire department. I don't know what else to do with it.
I mean, it says in the statute that it has to be used for fire equipment, apparatus, and things of that nature.
Yeah, it would be another fund, just another
So,
fund. So if it's okay, I'll just go ahead and.
yeah, okay, so now wait a minute. So who's doing the billing right now?
Well, they do.
We send out the bill and everything.
Yeah, and if they have a problem, then I step in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sending out a bill, okay, and then when the money comes back, where does it come to?
Me, that's
It
what I
does,
just said.
well, I'm asking where it gets sent to. They don't,
Oh,
it
to the
Oh,
doesn't,
no,
fire
it gets
department.
sent to them,
Okay.
and then they bring it to me.
okay, because I know it says it has to be sent to the government entity that's in charge of the fire department.
That's my point. It's coming, and they agreed,
Yep.
and it's coming to me, which would go into our books, and then at the end of the year, we would split half and half.
Right,
with the
yeah.
township.
Okay, so what I would like, which if everything you're doing is going to Maryland, then Maryland can do it. That's easy. I mean, for us, like if when we get a run sheet, it says you guys did. Let's say you did 5 wrecks, 5 house fires. That's not what we get, but at any rate, if it would say we did house fire, here's the address, and if it was billed and if the money was received.
Do you
Yeah,
have,
I've got a spreadsheet.
yeah,
It's-
Okay.
and they don't always, like this last one, they didn't get what they billed.
Yeah.
So they don't always get, because the insurance only paid.
And that's why I would like to see that sheet, just so we can see how things are working.
Okay.
I mean, are you working off of the state's schedule for payment?
Mhm.
Okay, so you're doing the 500 per apparatus
Yes.
and all that?
Yep.
Okay. See, it's weird because I'm sitting here and I don't know any of this. So I'm gonna find out right now.
Well, it was before, anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking the council to set up a new fund to handle this, keep it separate from town funds.
Which I think is a good idea
it's
because
good.
then with,
Okay,
you're
that's
okay with
what
that,
we're
right,
doing.
Linda? Because it's gonna get split.
Yes.
And then at the end of the year at the.
John?
If I get the information from the township, which I haven't had yet for last year.
I don't have yours either, so.
No, you sent it to me, Linda.
If you're running out of places.
My report is much bigger.
So-
You send it to me. We've got.
How long have you guys been, I mean, do you guys bill every run?
Only fire and wrecks. We can't bill medical.
Right, medical's
Yeah.
I've already done some looking at that. Medical's a whole different issue. So we're being recorded, so I'm gonna throw this out there and we'll see how much mail we get about it. But do you see most of your medical runs? Well, wait a minute. Let's finish with the fire runs first. Is there any? What else do we want to say about the fire runs? So
I just want to make sure we're on the same page as, that the statements are getting, do we send out statements like after we do a bill? Do we
So-
send them a statement then the
this
next
is really hard
month?
to read, but right
And
here is
That's what
is
I
what
would
the
do.
I just,
what they
They-
say in charge
they-
per run. Which
Communication with them is, they bill it. If they don't get it, like Ben was in yesterday or whatever, no, before, and said they hadn't heard from this
that's just
particular
like an
run.
example of the way.
So I said, do
way
you
it
want me
should
to
be
bill?
done.
He said, wait a few days, and then he got payment. So it's
I just.
like
wanted
we
to know
handled
this.
through the office many things.
So what?
I'm not questioning that.
So-
I just
Well, I
want,
think Scott is. but
I
mean,
don't
it's-
think Scott is either. I think we just need to all be on the same page.
Oh, I might be.
Just
I
wanna
don't
know-
know. I'm not
just
into
wanna
what
know
you're
what's been
saying.
going-
So,
So
okay,
we're
so
on the
what
same
happens
page
if it
with
doesn't
procedure.
get paid? I mean, do you do a collection agency, or is it just gone at that
We
time?
can if it's in state, we can't if it's out.
So, because I know you had said something about somebody who was traveling, and we tried to send them a
That's
bill.
what Doug and Ben, we talked about, we could run it through.
I'm not trying to question you. You're getting mad like I'm questioning you. I'm just asking
We could run it through the
questions.
attorney then for collection.
Okay.
Because the town has an attorney that handles that. So then if they don't pay anything, we can handle through collections.
Okay.
This was set up several months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I think the last time you were here and talked about that, you had said that things weren't being billed, is that?
I
it hadn't been-
didn't know if they were being billed.
Okay, so they have been being billed
Yes.
then?
See,
Okay.
and that's what I was saying.
Alright.
If we had a sheet that showed that, which Marilyn's getting all the information, so the town can have the information. She's not getting it. She's not gonna be getting the information.
I send on to Linda. Whatever I get from them, I send the invoices and everything. And that's another issue that needs to be, is the way we handle invoices is different than them. So the invoices, and I talked to Ben, I think, need to come through the town office because we have to have people sign off. If they go to Linda first and she sends it on to me on a sheet, I don't have a way to pay it. I can't pay an invoice unless it's signed off, and Ben has signed it. Ben happened, because he comes in to pay his bill and he stops in about every week. So he signed it off. So with the fire department, they need, any bills they want us to pay need to come through the town office. And then I'll pay it all, or if it's a big bill, I said, Linda, do you want to pay half of it?
I thought we were just paying half.
No. Well, we can, but not from the way you sent me the.
At the end of the year, there's a settle up every year, which
Right.
you know, you're.
Well, they're supposed to be, but
Yeah.
the last two, you know.
Well, is there a follow up if like you send the bill and then or the invoice to people and is it just one and done, or is there like a follow up every like couple weeks or?
No, that's when we
That's
notify
what I
Maryland.
step in
Okay.
and send a letter. I thought you guys sent a letter, maybe it was just them, but it was a trucking company out west somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was back in December.
And we can't file collections out of the state. So,
That seems really dumb because they're not paying anything into this state for taxes at all. It seems like they should be the ones you should be
I
going
know.
after. So, I mean, really, out of everybody. Okay, so we are billing the schedule.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, can you guys incorporate that into the report, the monthly fire report?
Yeah.
Just like, we went on these runs, we went to this place, we billed this much, this is what we received back. That would make it really simple.
I like simple.
Yeah. Because then we can all see it. Are you guys, is that what I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
speak for the whole
No, I think
board,
I'll
but I
pick
mean,
that.
that way, everything we do has a record, has a,
Paper trail.
yeah, to it.
Can I add something?
Yeah,
It's my understanding when you do a mutual aid, you can't bill.
Correct.
that's my understanding also.
So if we have a house fire and it's not our fire, we can't bill.
Yeah, you'll just put a house fire at this address, mutual aid, and we'll know that you can't bill for it.
Yeah.
It's a good point, though, for everybody to
We
understand,
do.
understand
Quite a
that.
few mutual aids.
Yeah, I'm
Is
sure.
that kind of everybody deal? If you call Markle to help you, they don't get paid, or
They
you don't
can't.
help
They
them?
can't.
They can't.
Really?
Yeah. That's a state thing,
That's a
right?
state
Am I
thing?
correct?
I believe it is.
I-
So he's always told.
Yeah, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure. I can't name the statute.
13C.
Is that because every other one?
I was gonna say, is that because all of them start with that, Lee? I mean, come on.
The only other thing I had was, if we want to bill for false alarms.
For what?
False alarms.
False alarms.
Oh.
If we receive. I did some checking, to, you know, what other states and other cities charge. Most of them, it's not a very high charge, but 1 to 2, the first few times was free, didn't charge for that. And like second was 50, third 75, fourth 100, 5 and over 200. That's just an approximate of kind of what everybody was
Is that all in one
charging.
place?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
it would be, yeah.
That'd be like if the home would have
something.
7 false alarms in a year, eventually they're gonna get a fee for that.
And if we wanted to go with that.
So like, are you talking about house or are you talking like brush fire? Say somebody else calls in a brush fire that's not.
We probably don't know who called in the brush fire. I'm
Okay.
thinking more of a false alarm, when the alarm system goes off. Somebody's alarm
okay.
goes off, and we respond, and it really
And
wasn't.
didn't
a
you say the
fire.
first
Okay.
so many, there's no charge anyway?
Well, you know, a lot of them was the first or second ones were free.
So like if somebody did false call in a false brush fire, you're not gonna get a charge anyway because, I mean,
Probably
So,
like the
so
third
this
you could
is,
charge.
this is a fire, this is just, you know, in-house.
Fire alarm, is that
Fire
what you're-
alarms.
okay, so more like a
Yes.
commercial fire alarm is what
Yes,
you're thinking,
yes.
like with the
Gotcha.
home
Okay.
or a.
I was thinking
or a
of false
Yes.
alarm as in a false.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's-
Yeah, yeah.
There's been quite a few of them here lately.
I think it would be fair, because sometimes they do trip, just, or somebody goes by them and maybe don't know it, but maybe if it becomes a habit, maybe they got a problem.
How
I-
many do you usually have? though?
I'd have to go look.
I mean,
It
not very
varies.
many, is it?
It varies.
It varies a lot. I mean, there'll be times you'll get 3 or
I'm
4
sure.
on
I'm
the
sure.
in the same month, and then there'll be a month where you won't get any.
Do you
Okay, well,
consider
asking you.
burnt popcorn, burnt toast, things like that, setting the alarm off, a false alarm?
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah.
They are usually.
That's
yeah.
usually what it was out there,
Yeah.
was somebody burnt their toast or something when we
Yeah,
got.
last time was a bag of popcorn, so,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's usually what we got
Yeah.
out there, yeah. I don't know, what if we just kinda looked into it to see if we get that many?
what if it was like an electrical issue or something like that, then that
Yeah.
could be considered, to me,
That'd be
a
an
false
actual-
alarm.
Yes.
Actual false alarm.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Who sets those fees and charges?
Oh, it's up to us. It's
Well,
up to us.
Who? That's-
I mean, I think we all need to be in agreement with the fire department and the township and the town.
But
What do you guys think about that?
what I'm saying, are you set them through the township, or do you want the town to set the fees?
I'm asking for their opinion, as to
Well, an
what-
ordinance will have
what
to
that-
be directed.
Right, I understand
That's
that.
what I'm going for.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get everybody to agree on a fee, what everybody thought was fair.
And that's why I was asking Doug what he thought about that situation.
If it's electrical and it keeps happening and they don't get it fixed, then, yeah,
So you're saying if it's their faulty stuff,
right, faulty stuff.
which would be a true false alarm?
Right.
Then,
You know, I mean, if you
if they
burn
get-
something in a microwave or whatever.
that's, I don't know if I can, you know,
I
so
can't
that's not really a
consider
false
that
alarm, so at
false
that point, is it a
alarm.
billable fire? I mean,
Because
you
you could
know,
actually catch a microwave on fire and the
yeah, I
from
know.
there, so.
Yeah, that's kind of a
It's
slippery
kind of a
slope.
catch-22.
It is,
there.
really.
Because the fire, yeah, it's
I mean,
not really a false alarm because
Yeah.
it did set the fire
Right,
alarm
yeah.
off.
And if you roll out there, but then you get there and don't have to do anything, then it's not really an active scene at that time.
Yeah.
So,
So what was that schedule again that you just
Um,
provided for false alarms?
First, 1 to 2 times was free, and then it goes up 50, 75, 100, and then 200 for 5 and above. And there is no set statute that
There's
says
a
what
limit.
we charge. This is what, I mean,
There is a
pretty
limit.
much.
You would have to be set up, as from the town side, you can't go over, is it $100? You'd have to look into it from the town side.
Okay.
go over
There's
$100
limits.
for,
Like right now, if you have an ordinance violation, it's 25, the next time it's 50, and 75, and then 100, but you can't go over, by law, over 100.
Okay, so we'd have to look
So
at
we
what
need to
that
look in, because
is
that's
before
what I'm
we can say
trying to
that.
understand is, you can't just say, okay, we're gonna charge this, there's gonna have to be
so then,
some documents.
but if we're charging for a fire, that's not an ordinance, so that's
No,
different, that's what you're saying.
yeah, that's a state statute thing.
Hmm.
Well, I just was thinking we'd put it all together at once, and then we'd have all this covered.
What, okay, so that sounds a little more difficult. So what if Doug just looked and seen what their false alarms were and where they were at, and if it's an issue or not?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Can you do
too,
that?
If it's even necessary to go in and put that
And then,
in.
because it does seem more difficult than the other, since the other's a regular fire.
Yeah.
Or regular active scene, I don't know what's the correct terminology is, I mean, an active scene. And that's not gonna be an active scene. So it'd be interesting to know how many you have, and then to me anyway. What do you guys think?
Go with that.
Gray area,
Mhm.
whether it's false alarm or could be, should be, or ought to be.
Yeah.
I mean.
And if it doesn't happen, we don't even need to worry about
No.
it, is what I'm saying. If it is happening, then we probably need to look at it.
That's why it'd be good to know from my original question was how many
Yeah.
are we talking
And you
here?
didn't bring that with you?
I just came straight from work. I almost didn't make it.
Um,
Do you want me to go back a year, 2 years? How much data do you want?
I'd just say a year, wouldn't you? I mean, I can't imagine it's going to vary year to year. I know it varies month to month.
Yeah.
Because when I was on there, but I don't think year to year is really going to vary that much. So a quick rundown is we are doing it. Billing according to state statute is being billed, and then it's getting sent to Maryland, so Maryland has the information. And then if somebody's not paying, so I guess the only thing is just we're not seeing it. So if you're gonna just add that into the fire report, so then we're gonna see that every month, and then we'll know exactly what's happening. That's from my opinion. If anybody else has a different opinion, I mean.
I just wish, since we're close to 69, and probably 90% of the traffic on that's out of state,
Yeah.
is there some way, but I guess if it, I mean, obviously there's not, or somebody that figured it out. I mean, that's the downside of being here.
Right, because you can't bill for it if you're out of state, Maryland said, so you're just out of luck.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, if they're in the state, then we'd be able to bill, pursue it.
So you said medical isn't billed though, if a car, you can bill a car accident though?
Yes.
Yes, okay, because that's considered different than
Yeah,
just
it's different.
medical, okay.
See, now, I'm gonna go into my opinion from when I was on the fire department. I always felt like most of our mutual aid was with, most of our medical runs are with the hospital. Always thought there should have been something worked out with the hospital on a per run basis.
Yeah, I haven't talked to them, so I
Yeah,
can't tell you.
no, that's not really what we're here discussing, but I'm just throwing that out there. Because, I don't think we want to go into the business of billing on a medical run, but if there was some compensation from them when we're there assisting or something, that would really be really nice. There again, it's my opinion.
I agree. We
I don't
have a
know.
lot of medical.
I just know when I
ones.
was on there, I can't believe how many times, and I was not a first responder, but my pager went off when the first responders went out, and it was a lot of times. Great respect for those guys for going out there every time that pager goes off for a medical run. I don't have any more questions unless somebody else has any more questions. That's up to you guys.
Yeah.
just try to bill everything you can bill for and go from there.
We all know trucks are getting, we just got a truck. We know where we were at getting that truck. It's ridiculous. It's getting harder and harder for small volunteer departments to exist, in my opinion. But we need them to.
Yes, I agree.
We need them to. People with local knowledge and know local people, local names, local addresses. We don't want that to go away.
Now, I have to pass, which we will go over at our meeting, a resolution regarding all this. We have to have a resolution stating all these fees. It has to be published in the newspaper.
So we'll do that next month.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my question. So you're gonna set the fees?
No, we decided that we were gonna go by the state fees.
That's what I mean. You're
Yeah.
gonna pass, so the question then is the council wouldn't have to. That's the dilemma here that I brought up before.
So if they do it, we don't have to do it?
I don't know. We need to
Okay.
make sure. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
It just says, I just know that I have to, I assumed it would be a cooperative thing that we would both do.
I don't know. I think we need to make sure.
Maybe it should be one paper that we.
Well,
that both
township
entities
rules are
sign.
different than town rules.
Right, I know that,
Let's
yeah.
be clear. So,
Yeah.
but you're passing a resolution for the advisory board. So I don't know if the council can just say, that's what we need to,
Just say we adapt a
So
resolution,
you-
maybe?
So just
I
look
don't
into
know,
it.
that's why I say we need to find out.
Before they pass it, we need to look at.
Because if not, you guys can very simply pass an ordinance. It has to be advertised because it's a charge.
Yeah, that.
But it's not hard to do, it's an ordinance I can write.
Okay.
And to be in agreement with theirs would be the way I would propose, just to be safe. That
Yes,
way there's
I
no-
agree.
Yeah.
There's no.
We should be all be the
That's what I was
same.
getting at before, is if we would pass our ordinance. So once you pass a resolution, you just, ours would be by ordinance.
Yeah.
And
I think mine says by resolution.
but resolution is usually something that's not lasting, so we do ordinance, but you can do whatever.
I've just gone by what I read in
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
And was, yeah, so.
And has the old truck, has that been posted? Is that still here?
I've not
or-
received information on the old truck to post it.
Okay.
I need all that, the truck, the miles, what's on it.
Does that, what are the rules on that being sold, just real quick?
Well, if it's over 5,000, it's gonna have to be advertised.
So it'd be advertised, it would be, is it one of those sealed bid things?
It would be, yeah, a sealed bid.
So it'd be a sealed bid? So we just have to come up with the date and say sealed bids by this point?
Yep, we've done it many times.
Do we set a reserve, like, do we set a minimum?
You can set a
amount?
reserve.
Okay.
If we set a reserve, we might end up with the truck, though.
I go back to when the police vehicle was donated to, who did we donate that to? The county. We still had to go through the process.
Okay.
Who did we? Emergency management, way back.
You guys have any questions?
I want to talk to you before you go.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys have any more questions? Linda, do you have any more questions?
No, I think we got the billing all taken
Well,
care
then
of.
we're going to,
And all that.
should we shut her
so-
down, Marilyn, or
Yeah.
I guess we're done. Sweet.
just hit stop?
This is great. This is great. Just get an idea here.
I don't know how to do it.
What these charges, you know, just completely.
Michelle, you know how to
just
do it?
Yeah, I guess.
No, I don't.
This is past week.
No.
Okay, yeah. Just,
This is a
that's,
special.
that's
Yeah,
what,
I
to
just
work
wanted
it
to,
in.
yeah, I just wanted to make
That's great.
You guys got it.
This is great to see it.
I don't know if it's a
Yeah,
touch
and then that way we
Because
can
we
get
have-
it
Oh, yeah,
into,
yeah.
because I know these are expensive,
She
and I
replaced
know these are
Jeremy Rubner.
expensive.
You took Rubner.